Today on Nathan and Landon Do Business, bartenders are back, baby. Back in the bartending business. We're going to send the guy an email. That was the worst opening I've ever done.
It was quite alliterative, though, so I appreciate that.
That's what I figured. I figured as long as I had some alliteration in there, we'd be great.
Yeah.
Hey, America. How's it going? This is Nathan and Landon, and you're watching Nathan and Landon Do Business. I'm going to go ahead and unbutton the top button here because we're about to get comfortable and cozy. Sorry about that.
If you're from another country outside of America, welcome. Please unbutton your top button as well.
Yeah, as is custom in our country. Wouldn't that be great if that was a custom, kind of like taking the shoes off when you come into someone's home is just like unbuttoning the top button to show how relaxed you are.
Top button.
Hey, you ready to do some business in my home? It's that kind of a vibe today, Nathan. I got an adult beverage here. It's 2:12 in the afternoon. I figure I have one more week of summertime, so I got to make the most of it. Let's have a relaxed attitude towards podcasting. Yeah. Oh,
yes, the Nye Mets are my favorite squadron.
Exactly. Yeah. That reminds me, I should introduce us because I've already introduced the name of the podcast. I've already mentioned it's Nathan and Landon Do Business. My name is Landon. I'm here to do business. And with me is the one, the only, the incontrovertible farmer's daughter. It's Nathan.
Not many people know that story, but
exactly. Have you ever been in situations where out-of-towners wandered into your father's property and then your father forbids them from sleeping with you?
Yes, to chase them off with a shotgun because they're getting fresh.
Yeah. Tale as old as time, Nathan. Tale as old as time. God bless your father. In any case, this is a business podcast. Hence the name of the podcast, Nathan and Landon Do Business. And we're doing a follow-up series, folks. So Nathan, you and I have been doing this, nigh on 1 year now, this little adventure?
Somewhere between 1 and 20 years.
Yeah, somewhere between there.
Yeah.
And we've just, like I said last week, we've been scattering business ideas across the land like Johnny Business Seed, just graciously showering the country with business idea after business idea. And you know where we fell short?
I don't think we've fallen short at all. I think the country has fallen short by not adopting our amazing and brilliant ideas immediately.
You're right. This is all of your fault. It's not our fault.
Get on the ball, America.
Yeah. Let's make one thing clear. Primarily, this is our fault. But if we could have done one thing better, we could have harassed all of you to more quickly adopt our business ideas. And so we're going on a follow-up frenzy. We're following up with people frenetically and fanatically to get them to adopt our amazing business genius. So last week, who do we send an email?
For you. Watch your back, America.
Yeah, we're tracking you. Yeah, I'm Dog the Business Hunter. Who do we send an email to a couple weeks ago? That was to
Geo.
Yeah, for our for-profit prison. Yeah, true believers will know the concept of the Grandpa Thunderdome. Look that up. And we followed up with the founder of a nation's premier for-profit prison. And I'm still waiting to hear back. So maybe we'll check in with him in our 3rd year anniversary.
Strangely, he has not responded yet.
Strangely. Yeah. Yeah. But Nathan, I had an idea this week because my second favorite business venture, second, of course, to the Grandpa Thunderdome, which is a place where racist grandparents can either be rehabilitated or fight to the death, whichever comes first, was the bar for bartenders concept.
That was a beautiful one.
That was just a thing of beauty. So I was thinking we could just take our viewers on a trip down memory lane about the bar for bartender concept. So going to go ahead and share this screen right here. So if you recall, sometime last year, there was a leaked email from the Applebee's organization in which one of their VPs of marketing claimed that inflation was a good thing because it would make bartenders more desperate and force them to come back into the workforce. That could never backfire, right, Nathan?
Yeah, that's a solid email that you definitely want to send without thinking about it twice.
Exactly. Here's how we can capitalize off of human suffering. So, you and I, being the brilliant business boys that we are, we hopped on this. And I don't want to give anybody context at all for how we arrived here. I'm just going to play this, no intro. This is what the ideas that we had to lure bartenders back into the workforce.
Hey bartenders, listen up. You may not know us yet, but you'll soon be glad that you do. We're Landon and Nathan, and we have every solution for any problem you could possibly face in your bartender life. We know all the 14 problems only bar staff will understand. We know the thought of various squelches fills you with dread. But more importantly, we know your customer. We know that you only got into bartending to laugh at your patrons' various misfortunes. We know that you love their sweet, sweet money, but would like to interact with them far less. Well, we have some great solutions that will make you give some thumbs up out of sheer joy.
I like this.
We are fully prepared to release dozens and dozens of angry, rabid possums and other creatures of the night into your bar, freeing you from the drudgery of human interaction. And the Batman costume really isn't all that bad once you get used to it. Landon Nathan's Bar Solutions. We make solutions for your bar. That was a rare example of me singing a jingle for us.
That was so good. I just like how we assume everyone has taken the same intellectual journey we have, and it's like, of course, possums and bats, that makes perfect sense for a bar.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Of course, the idea was that the possums and bats would make the patrons uncomfortable and they'd want to leave. The other idea that we had was to keep the bartenders happy was we would poison all of their drinks, and before they closed up shop, they had to take the antidote and then leave. Amazing.
Yeah, to keep people from dining and dashing, or lush and leave, I think is what we called that.
Lushing and leaving. Exactly. Yeah. So we sent this video unprompted to Applebee's. Oddly, also we sent them an invoice along with it.
Yeah.
We didn't receive a response or payment, which I feel is very rude.
Yeah. How dare you, Applebee's?
I know, for the love. But just
Old
look at
Granny Applebee's would be turning in her grave if she knew you were doing that.
old Granny Applebee. She's wearing her sundress and army boots. She's just fit to be tied.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look at what Applebee's is up to right now, Nathan. Just look at this. Look. Wing flavored lip gloss.
Okay.
They took our bar solutions idea, cast it directly in the trash, and invested in this.
Does it like burn your lips like a spicy
don't know.
sauce might?
Let's read the quotes from let's see if there's a quote in here. Applebee's is known for first dates and wings, which are one of our most popular menu items. Chief Marketing Officer Joel Yashinsky said in a statement. So, excuse me, we partnered with the development team at Winky Lux to create these lip glosses inspired by 4 of our most popular wing sauces. Find your perfect shade and spice up your date night by adding a little bit of Applebee's flavor to make each kiss even more craveable with saucy gloss. So yeah,
So they paid a company to come up with this idea for them and develop this oddly colored lipstick. And what are people doing with their money? I don't understand.
Nathan, wouldn't you like to kiss someone and have it taste like a drunken night out at Applebee's? Like, does that not sound appealing to you?
It just tastes like mistake.
Regret.
Yeah.
Kiss me like you were outside behind the Applebee's and our mouths are covered in wing sauce. Yeah.
So, that does not bring back fond memories at all.
No, not at all.
Saucy gloss.
Saucy gloss. Saucy gloss would be a cool mumble rap name, though.
Yeah.
Hello, Detroit. I'm Saucy Gloss. Why did I bring this up? I don't even remember. So, anyways,
So they're claiming that the saucy gloss is really appealing to the nation's youths.
yeah, apparently Saucy Gloss is the heart of the nation. But you know what, Nathan? I don't buy it.
No.
I don't think Saucy Gloss alone is going to get it because you know what is still pervasive? Quiet quitting. Look at this woman. Are you familiar with the concept, Nathan, of quiet quitting?
Is that like a little nap she's taking at her desk, or
She's taking a little break. She's engaging in what the youths call it self care today. So apparently, this is just what I've learned from reading this article. Quiet quitting is the act of not doing a very good job at work, but just not complaining about anything. So instead of speaking up for the things you want, just doing the bare minimum at your workplace, cashing your check, and then leaving, which to me sounds like actually kind of a reasonable approach to work. You show up in exchange for your time and money, you carry out your job functions, and then you leave. Like,
yeah?
I don't get what the stigma is behind that, yet here we are. But it's something people are really worried about, quiet quitting. And I think even more, I think Applebee should be worried about this, Nathan, because here they are. They're not investing in bars or bartenders or their quality of life anymore. They're throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars for lip gloss that tastes like a mistake.
So it does seem like this was created by a marketing person who was quietly quitting, who was doing the bare
Exactly.
minimum. I don't know, lip gloss. Like they went to Applebee, they actually sat down and ordered some wings, and they had just like sauce all over the face because they eat like a child. And they're like, you know what? Maybe we could sell that.
What if people's lips could taste like this all the time on purpose and money would change hands for that to happen? Yeah. Or, yeah, something horrible like that. So I feel like we need to show the bartenders of the world, particularly the bartenders at Applebee's, that somebody still cares. You know, we need to get them re-engaged in the workforce and remind them how great their life could be with poison cocktails and possums and an alarm that goes off for no reason,
And intentionally broken clocks.
intentionally broken clocks. So I figure what better place to start than the email we originally wrote to Kevin something or other at Applebee's. Um, would you like me to do a dramatic reading, Nathan?
I love your dramatic readings.
Okay, here we go. So the subject line here was for review, Apple Boy's PR proposal and invoice, which I stand by this bold move.
Yeah.
So, dear Kevin, right out of the gate, apologies for not using a more formal version of your name. We were hesitant to use the version of your name that was screamed by Catherine O'Hara before fainting in Home Alone and Home Alone 2. In response, please indicate your preferred nomenclature, be it Kevinton, Kevinford, Kevin Shire, or some other fourth thing. Spent a lot of
That's
time on the setup there.
yeah. That's the sort of thing that you're not going to get from the Derricks of the world. Like
No,
AI is not coming up with that nonsense.
no,
That's purebred American bullshit.
it is. And I want to say we spit this whole thing out in 20 minutes. Every time I read one of these by us, I'm just more and more impressed at how great we are at this.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now, on to business at hand. We are Nathan and Landon, brilliant business buddies and restaurant raconteurs. That's great.
Yeah.
We we understand you're in the middle of something of a business and PR crisis. Your old buddy Wayne's let his gums flap and enraged bartenders, mixologists, and drink slingers alike, putting you and your stockholders in something of a pickle. But don't worry, we're here to help. By now, you have definitely gotten wind of Nathan and Landon's bar solutions. We sell solutions for your bar, as our catchy jingle that airs nonstop on NPR indicates. Click here to watch our jingle again. We've been pitching our bar solutions all across the heartland to hardworking, hard loving, and hard drinking directors of operations just like you. And we're changing our lives one bar solution at a time. I like that we threw hard loving in here.
Yeah.
It's so gross. Oh. And the life we want to change next, Kevin's. Here's how. Like that we didn't say yours. We just put his name in all caps.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. As you know, bartenders are a fickle bunch with numerous whiny demands. We have been speaking to your employees unbeknownst to you, using several false identities, each more devious and tricky than the last. Don't even try to follow our trail, old man. We apologize for getting so confrontational, Kevin Ferd. We're just so fired up about helping you. That's the level of passion we bring to this company, Applebee's. I like that we put it in italics.
Yeah.
Back to the subject at hand. Bartenders have needs, and we found a way to address all of them, from soggy shoes to rude customers to people who just won't leave to jerks who don't pay their bill. We have solutions for all of that. The idea we're most excited about, poisoning everyone who orders a drink. Don't worry, they won't die. The antidote is readily available and will be hidden somewhere in the bar. They just need to follow a series of clues administered by a bartender who happens to be dressed like Batman. Trust me, this will all make sense. Picture this: dozens of customers working together to find the antidote that will allow them to continue living after leaving your restaurant. Picture the relief, thrill, and mutual love they feel as they uncover the antidote that is hidden by a bartender wearing an upside down hoop skirt and dark night cowl. It's like an escape room the kids love so much, but more intense, fun, and real, which we know you love. Don't lie to us, Kevin. You love dangerous fun. Again, we apologize for yelling. We just want to help you so much. No one loves Applebee's as much as we do, Kevin. Please let us help you. Click here to view our full proposal. Attached is our invoice up for this foolproof concept. We look forward to hearing from you and thank you in advance for your prompt payment. See you soon, Winky Frowny, your brothers in Christ. This is one of our, this is an opus, Nathan.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know how Kevin could avoid even accidentally responding to that. Like,
yeah, I know. So here's what I think, though. I think we want to send an email to, where is this man? Joel Yashinsky. We need to go up higher up
a
the
director of
approval chain.
operations. Like, he's a busy man. He's running those operations.
Yeah.
But chief marketing officer Joel Yashinsky, he's got time for our nonsense.
He does. I feel like we're kindred spirits. He'll see the heart of what we're trying to sell. You know, someone who is that practical as Kevin or Kevin Ferd. We never really figured out what his preferred name was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the man who would green light something like Saucy Gloss, he's got time for us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's an innovator.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, he might give us a clue on how we can get Dan Pena's blimp. Finally.
Yes.
I figure it's the 6 degrees of separation from Dan Pena's blimp. And with each email we send, we get a little bit closer.
Yeah. Each person we harass is one step closer to getting that sweet, sweet blimp.
Exactly. So let's send an email to Joel. We can figure out the subject line later. Dear Joel, maybe we started out by referencing the email we sent to Kevin.
Yeah, I think we need to prove that we know what we're talking about. We're already making connections there at Applebee's. Like,
yeah. How about this? We were in talks with your operations director, Kevin. I like how they randomly put a last name in there. No, Google, why are you doing that? A few months back, which subsequently lost steam and petered out. You should have a talk with Kevin. He left a lot of money on the table.
I think we need to put you should have a talk with Kevin, or possibly Kevin Shire, as his full name may be.
Oh yes. Kevin Shire. We weren't able to figure out how he likes to be called. Heck, maybe that's why we never really hit it off. God, please tell Kevin we love him.
And we miss him, yeah.
Let him miss him. In any case, Kevin Shire.
Evansburg.
Yeah, Kevinsburg. Yeah. Really screwed up on this venture. We pitched him a whole suite of solutions for your bar, which could have led to billions upon trillions profit. And Kevin Ford just let it all dry out on the vine. For shame. But don't worry. We're not here to guilt trip you and Kevin. Kevin's borough. No, we have another idea to pitch you that will lead to financial sums the leading scientific minds have yet to quantify.
Your calculator won't even go up that high.
Won't even go that high. Won't even go that high. So don't even try. You idiot. I'm sorry for insulting you so early in this email. I'm just really fired up about this idea. I want you to make money so bad. We're already following the same track of Kevin. We
Yeah.
just alternate before being like, I don't know, really trying to get into his good graces to insulting him, which I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, you want to keep them on their back foot, if you will.
Yeah. What they call the negging, where you like try and say something negative about someone so they want more and more to interact with you. It's some pickup artists say that. I don't know. I've been married too long. I don't know exactly how that works.
Yeah, we were both wed long before the negging trend came around. So
Yeah, before modern dating was invented.
yeah, if we tried that with our wives, it would just be rude. So
Exactly.
you ever try negging your wife? Does not go well, as in my experience.
Yeah, don't do that. Although negging your wife is a cool band name.
Sounds kind of dirty.
Yeah. What you been up to? Oh, not much. Just negging your wife. No, it doesn't work either. Yeah. Okay.
So I think we need
All
to swing the pendulum back, and we need to credit Joel for his brilliant innovations of saucy gloss.
right. First and foremost, hats off to you and the entire innovation team at Applebee's for the creation of saucy gloss. I never knew I wanted a kiss to taste like like 1 a.m. like a 1 a.m. Saturday, let's see. Like the worst first date of my life. No, it's too insulting.
Yeah.
No, I'm barking up the wrong tree right here. Your ability to profit off of the ignorance and poor taste of the unwashed masses is truly something incredible to behold.
I've been ordering my wings with extra sauce just to slather it over my face after I leave. But you've really streamlined that process.
I could slather it all over my face prior to leaving, and then plant sauce covered kisses on everyone in my path. The bees kissing bandit is what the newspapers called me. until my uh, until my arrest and public humiliation. Had I had access to the saucy gloss, this might have never happened. Something of a sliding door scenario, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say, Joel? Is that too much? All right. This is fine. It's that they always say the details of a good business pitch is in specificity. And I want him to know exactly how I was arrested and how he could have prevented it.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of me just kind of gallivanting around all over the countryside, going from bus stop to bus stop, kissing strangers with buffalo flavored lips.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
So apparently, I was just looking him up that Joel Yashinsky apparently used to run marketing for McDonald's before he came on board with Applebee's.
Really?
So I think we could bond with him and say, just like he took a step up in his career by going from McDonald's to Applebee's.
Yes.
See, we've been going to these bars individually, one by one, across the Southeast. And now we're ready for the big time. And we can, with Joel's help, we can take this idea nationwide.
I love this idea. Joel, we see ourselves as something of kindred spirits. We see ourselves as kindred spirits of yours. Just as you recently made a brave and noble leap from McDonald's to Applebee's. That's right. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Worst Chili's is what they call it.
Yes. We have been touring each Applebee's bar location across the American Southeast. And we have the antidote for quiet quitting bartenders at each of those locations.
And the antidote is the antidote to the poison.
Yeah. Yes. Antidote is the antidote to the poison that we will give to all your bar patrons. This is going pretty good.
Yeah.
I like how we just spent the first paragraph dragging Kevin. Then we talked about how I was arrested. And then we're saying we want to poison every person in their bar. You see, bartenders love money, but they hate the people that give them money. Which is to say, they hate bar patrons. Specifically, Applebee's bar patrons.
If I could suggest, bartenders love money almost as much as they love sloppy, sauce-laden kisses.
Yes. Sloppy, sauce-laden kisses at the bus stop. I like the way I broke this out into 3 sentences.
Yeah.
But they hate the people that give them money, which is to say they hate bar patrons, specifically Applebee's bar patrons. This is going good. Okay. So let's continue. To ensure customers exit on time, promptly and on time, we will poison all drinks and alert.
Well, the wave upon wave of diseased rodents that we release into the bar is going to get them out the door. So
That's right. Oh yeah, that's true. So we got to do the. Yeah, when you bring us on board, you can expect bar customers to experience the following sequence of events. This is going to be great. We can paint a little head picture for them. Yeah. One, nocturnal animals, possums, bats, rats, what have you, begin quietly emerging from the woodwork. They are not disruptive, but I'll be damned. Yeah. If they aren't off-putting, I'll be tamed. There we go. Second, the bartender loudly announces the barkeep.
Yeah.
All of your drinks are poisoned. Please settle up within 20 minutes to receive a free antidote. A modestly priced antidote.
Yeah.
Even better. 3, within 10 minutes, a klaxon goes off, which enrages the previously docile creatures of the night. Thus, escalating the urgency to close up the tab. There's someone on my lawn, like 10 feet from my window.
That's never a good thing.
I just looked up and there's just some dude out there on my grass. I think he noticed me noticing him and then he left. So if
kind of disturbing.
It is. So if you're a guy in a black t-shirt and red shorts and you were standing on someone's lawn, not aware that I was looking at you, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Yeah. He may just be a big fan of the podcast. And did he have a sign like he was trying to wave in the background to like, hi mom or whatever?
Hi Landon, say hi to Nathan. Sorry for the announcement there. I was just really off put when I looked at my screen and I saw a man standing right behind my monitor. Okay, where was I? Thus, listeners close the tab and receive the antidote. All right. This is pretty great.
Yeah, we may need to clarify that the barkeep will also be dressed in a Batman cowl and an inverted hoop skirt.
Yes. Okay.
Specific reasons that we won't go into now.
Throughout all of this, the bartender will be wearing a Batman cowl, an inverted hoop skirt. This probably doesn't make sense to you now. But it will. Soon as you start raking in that sweet, sweet bartender moolah. There we go. Just like that. Voila! Your bartenders are now happy, well paid, leaving on time, and striking fear in the hearts of their enemies, of criminals, as they don the horrifying visage of the Dark Knight. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's very dramatic.
Yeah. Click here to watch a long form version of this proposal. It doesn't make a lot more sense than what we described here, but it will really help us with the YouTube algorithm.
Smash that like button.
If someone of your caliber, quality and caliber, were to smash that like button.
Is there still a bell on YouTube? I don't even pay enough attention to know.
Let's see. There is. I haven't even smashed. There it is. Now I just rang my own bell. Oh, gross.
That's a very different podcast.
Yeah. I just rang my own bell. Ugh, I hate it. Don't like that one bit. All right. Okay, so let's go over the beats here. We insulted Kevin Ford.
Or Kevin Shire or whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is. We praised him for saucy gloss. We saw
described your arrest.
Described my arrest. Yes. Yes, and we told him why this is a great idea for quiet quitting. You know what? Let's hyperlink some things in here, just so he knows we've done our homework, Nathan.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we're serious businessmen here at this podcast.
Oh yeah, I'm nothing if not serious. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to put this video in here too. See, you guys, this is how business works. This is all you need to do business is write emails like this and then just put links into your letters. Like, that's all you need to do. Money is just going to come rolling in. Look at how serious we are. Okay. Let's bring this home, Nathan. In closing, do the right thing. Do the right thing, Joel. Do it for your loving barkeeps. They have worked so hard for you.
Don't they deserve a Batman mask and a hoops? Was it the wellies are supposed to wear the galoshes?
Yeah, they have the big boots and the inverted
Yeah.
hoop skirt. When it was a reservoir to capture the drinks that were splashed on them, which they could dispense in little spigots. It's like little, which I still stand by that idea.
And the galoshes were to avoid walking in wet puddles or whatever, right?
Yes. And an army of rabid vermin. And don't you deserve billions upon billions of dollars?
They're going to say, don't you deserve a break today? As a reference to his time at McDonald's.
Yeah. And or a break today. I know you do. So please reply to this email indicating you approve our proposal, an initial invoice of $468,298, which will be used to create the antidote, buy a bunch of possums, train the surviving possums, and commission
Rest control of Dan Pena's blimp.
Yes.
From his old man hands.
Control of Dan Pena's blimp. Blimp from his powerful old man hands.
That's a story for another time.
Dude, I went to Dan Pena's X, formerly Twitter page today, and it's adorable. He's like become like an old man grandpa. Like occasionally has these shouty things, but he's like, I'm about to go on a bullet train in Japan. And I'm like, Dan Pena, you're so damn cute. I don't want to fight you anymore, but I do want that blimp.
Yeah.
Commission Batman masks of moderate quality. And then host a pizza party for the top performing bartenders. Great. We look forward to hearing from you. And how much you made Kevington cry for his previous foolishness. Please rate the sloppiness of his crying on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not very sloppy, and 10 being sloppiest crying ever. Great.
What are the flavors of saucy glass?
Well, let's look. We got
So
Give Me Hot Buffalo.
yeah, on a scale of give me hot buffalo to honey BBQT. Maybe
Yes.
it goes the other way.
Let me see here. On a scale of Give Me Hot Buffalo.
I think that's your 10 right there.
Yeah. Give Me Hot Buffalo. And then 1 was Honey BBQT. Oh, I get it now. Cutie. Yeah. Cutie. Perfect. In Christ. Nathan and Landon. We are a team. All right, let's see. Let's look at these beats again. So we scold Kevin. We hats off to his business prowess. And then talk about quiet quitting. Talk about how our business idea is the antidote to it. We go through the beats. I think we're good. I think we send this right now.
I don't think there's any way to improve that.
All right. Well, here we go. I am going to send this right now. 3,
Is that
2.
is his email address? Is it missing a Y there? Isn't it Yashinsky?
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. J. Yashinsky. There we go. Sorry for doxing you. Nobody watches this anyways.
I want to make sure it gets to Joel. So
Exactly. Okay, here I go. All right, we did it. Now we play the waiting game.
that's
Well,
our
Nathan,
favorite game.
It is. Well, Nathan, I feel really good about this. I feel like one of our top business pitches has the chance of surviving.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to happen. I think you and I are finally going to make some money, some business money.
Some blimp money.
Dan Pena's blimp money. Yeah. I say we do one more of these follow-ups before we go back to our regularly scheduled programming. And to that end, I think we have to contact Dan Pena one more time.
It's all been leading up to that. Yeah.
I was thinking this morning, like, we're getting really close to being a Dan Pena themed podcast.
A little bit.
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if that happened.
He might actually give us some money if we were hosting a podcast in his honor. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give him one more shot. And also, I think it's because, as far as I know, our emails to him are the ones that I absolutely know have gone through. Some of them we get some bounce backs on. His have all gone through.
Yeah.
So we have a better shot at getting a hold of him. So yeah, let's get together next week. Let's send Dan, our buddy Dan Pena, one more email. But Nathan, it's been such an honor going down memory lane with you here today. I feel great about what we've done.
Yeah, we're really doing some good work here.
We are. We're earning that money, that blimp money. All right. Well, folks, thanks again for joining us. Make sure to actively dislike us. Smash that dislike button. Tell us in the comments all the horrible things you think about us, because that's what we like. We're businessmen. We're motivated by spite.
Yeah.
So until next week, I have been Landon.
I continue to be Nathan.
And give give your best friend a great pig sauce covered kiss on the lips. They're just gonna love it.
The sloppier, the better.
Yeah. All right, see you, everybody.